Today I'm going to explain why active noise cancellation, and specifically the adaptive version of noise cancellation, is the single most important piece of technology that you need to know about in 2021. Come and join me and find out why. I'm Steve from Sounds Heavenly. I'm a brand ambassador for Bang and Olufsen, and my day job is making the cables that connect B&O products. However, this video is not specifically about Bang and Olufsen products. The reason for this is that during 2020 and on into 2021, far more of us than ever before have started working from home. Now, if that's you, then I'm sure you'll agree with me that that presents quite a range of challenges in terms of actually concentrating on the work that you need to do with all the other noises and distractions of family life and your surroundings. So what is active noise cancellation? Well, it's a technology that was invented back in the late 1970s and goes into quite a range of headphones. The founder of Bose actually came up with this idea allegedly on a flight in 1978 when he found that he couldn't hear the music from his headphones because of the jet engines. It took him nearly a decade to come up with the first actual prototype that could be marketed, and since then noise cancellation has become a feature in quite a range of headphones, starting with over-ear headphones like these, Bang & Olufsen H95s, and even going down to little in-ear earbuds. So there's nothing new or revolutionary about the technology itself. However, what is new is our need as consumers for this technology in 2021. As you will no doubt have seen from the video thumbnail, I was very fortunate to recently have had my portrait painted by my daughter Eva, aged 8. And as you'll no doubt recognise, this is me coincidentally presenting a YouTube video about headphones. And must say the likeness is uncanny. Using the latest digital imaging technology, we will magically zoom in to one of my ears and the headphone that I'm wearing. And this is the ideal way to demonstrate to you just how noise cancelling works. Now, first of all, if you imagine sound to be very similar in transmission to ripples on a lake, it's alternating high and low pressure waves. The higher the wave, the louder the sound in simple terms. So here I am wearing my headphones and a loud noise with high pressure waves is coming in from the outside. Now if I'm wearing traditional open back headphones with no noise cancelling at all, that will pass straight through the headphones, and what I will hear is a sound just as loud as if I wasn't wearing headphones at all. However, with noise cancelling headphones, there are two stages of the process that occur to make that quieter. The first, before I even power on the headphones, is that the headphones will have a solid material which closes the cup over my ear, and that acts to reduce the level of sound that can get through by just being a physical barrier to the noise, and typically that will round about halve the sound level that's coming in, even before the headphone electronics come into operation. What happens next is that microphones in the headphones, when they're powered on, will measure that incoming sound wave, make a complete copy of it, and then reverse that copy. And when that is added to the incoming sound wave, it cancels out. So now what I get is an almost silent experience. I say almost because no headphones are completely perfect at removing all noise, but they are very, very effective at doing it, and far more so than pure passive noise cancellation. For example, passive noise cancellation is what you would hear if you are wearing industrial ear defenders or earplugs. What you can do, in fact, is as well as using those headphones as noise cancellers, you can actually play some music through them. And then what you should hear is that music with almost no background noise. One extra bonus of this is if I were to play some music using conventional open back headphones with no noise cancelling, people around me will hear that music just as loudly as I do, because those headphones allow sound to leak out just as badly as they allow it to leak in. If I were to play the same loud music through some noise cancelling headphones, whilst the noise cancellation software won't act to make things quieter for people nearby, the passive noise cancellation does actually work both ways, and so there will be a reduction in the leakage of sound from my headphones out to people around me. I thought it would be useful if in this video I actually demonstrate to you so that you can hear for yourself how adaptive noise cancellation, the latest electronic version of this noise cancelling, actually works in practice. So I'd recommend, if you haven't already, please put on a good pair of headphones. Feel free to pause the video at this point and come back. You can get the effect of this through loudspeakers, but for best effect, headphones will give you the best results. And what we're going to do is, I'm going to put on a binaural recording headset, which I'll show you just here. This is made by Sennheiser, and as well as having earphones fitted, it actually has a microphone in each earpiece. So when I wear these and put a pair of headphones over the top, you will hear exactly what I hear. So you can effectively hear the sound of my headphones. Now, as I make this video, my two children are happily doing their schoolwork just behind the wall that's behind the camera. But I thought, instead of letting you hear the sound of my kids playing, arguing, working, what we need for background noise is something just a little more interesting. So I thought, what better than a cafe in Istanbul? And I thought this will be a great way to actually hear what's going on. So in a moment we're going to transfer from the microphone that we're using on the camera to these microphones. So in fact, let's do that about now. So now you're hearing me through these earphones. And what we'll do is, let's transfer ourselves to Istanbul. So we've got trams going by, we've got people chatting in the cafe and people making drinks, and I'm going to put on a conventional pair of headphones. And you'll hear that I can still hear the cafe as normal. There is no loss of that background sound. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put on Bang and Olufsen's Beoplay H95s. Now, these have been provided to me free by Bang and Olufsen as part of my role as one of their brand ambassadors. However, I'm not being paid for this review, so I'm not trying to persuade you to buy these. These are an example of one of the best adaptive noise cancelling headphones available. So let's have a listen now.
Except we go deeply from your face. This holy grail that you must chase. Do you need me? You need.
You hear there that they automatically paired to my phone and played some music for you as well. So if I just switch off the pairing, I'll let you hear that again without the music. Because as well as letting you play music while the headphones are on, you can actually use them purely as noise cancellers. There you go, the noise is still there. And it's gone. So I hope that that's helpful to let you see the difference that a good pair of adaptive noise cancelling headphones can make to everyday life. So if you're working from home and you've got that sort of noise in the background, we're looking at about 60 decibels here in the room. This is a mechanism to let you just easily tune those out and carry on with your work without any major interruption. It's the way I see it is, it's almost like wearing a pair of industrial ear defenders, but far more comfortable, stylish, and as you heard when the headphones paired to my phone, you can also use them for playing your music as well as for video conferencing, for telephone calls, and just carrying on with all the things you need for work. One thing I probably should mention is these don't completely block out all sound, and I think that's actually quite important. Using my analogy here, where I've got two children working in the next room, there are some times when you're looking after children that you do need to be aware of what they're doing. When there's a problem, obviously the sound of a scream comes through, and that's why these headphones don't block absolutely everything. But what they do is they bring down levels by, I think from my testing, around about 20 to 30 decibels, which is more than enough to make a noisy home environment become a quiet, peaceful place. If you are interested in Bang & Olufsen's H95 headphones, I will put a link in the video description to B&O's official website so that you can get some more information and try these out for yourself. If you're interested in speaker and headphone comparisons, and if you want to hear how these H95s actually sound for music compared to conventional hi-fi headphones, please subscribe to the channel. I'll put a link up here so that you can go to a video with a sound test for the headphones. Thank you very much for watching. Please ask if you've got any questions or comments, and I'll see you soon.